We left Sudan because of war, and now we are going back for the first time in 20 years.
I'm looking forward to go back, look for my family.
I'm excited to go back and help the people that I have been dreaming of helping.
Yon ka mi mara bai. Yon ka mi mara bai. Kuduran duna ko wil pandin.
What's that?
That's the house that Chris lived in when he was just a little bit older, when he was Isabella's age.
It didn't take me long to feel like these are my family. It just felt like I'm in right hand and with the right people. I'm one of them.
Then he lived in one of these houses.
And those guys come?
And then all of his friends lived in all of these little houses.
And then those guys come?
What guys, honey?
Those big guys?
The bad guys?
Yeah.
The bad guys, yeah.
I'm going back to Sudan for the first time since I fled.
Yeah, I think
I'm trying to go and look for my parent that I've been separated for a long time. It's been 15 years. I had a dream that we get united, and it's excited when you're dreaming about it, but when you wake up and realize that whatever you were dreaming is not there, then, but you keep it in you and you hope for it. If we're lucky enough to find them, then I will have two parents. I'm gonna have this family back in Africa, I'm gonna have this family in America. I will be a spoiled child in between them.
So what did you make a house out of, though?
You want to build one with me outside?
I don't know. Out of what?
The mud.
Yeah, no mud.
No mud? How come? You have mud outside though.
I don't want to get dirty.
You don't?
My greatest hobby to see the family that I have never seen for the last 20 years. The thing that I could remember back in 20 years would be when my mom come to me and sing a song to me. And a song, my mom used to sing very good songs. When I came to Chicago in 2001, I was nervous because this is when you get to a different country. I've never been here before, so it's really tough actually to meet different people. I thought they were strangers, but they were very good people. They welcomed me. Still, I have a feeling of leaving family behind, especially my mother. I want to go back and see my mother. This is the one I like. When we get up in the morning, we remember our country. When we go to work, we remember our country. Then we go to sleep, we pray for our country. Do not forget your culture. Do not forget our people at back home. I believe you are complete. You are a complete person when you know what happened to your family. Either one of them or even two of them might be alive, and that kind of keeping hope is really keeping me going. Returning to Sudan is something that my heart is telling me to do, but I have a mixed feeling. What would happen if I wouldn't find my family? Or what if I find my family? Be in a dire situation. I'm looking forward to go and find out what happened to them, and probably I would be a complete person by the time I would come back. We left Sudan because of war. Me and my father were on the same place. The Arabs came and started shooting us. 4 days and 3 nights shooting. The shooting has been continuing like that and never stopped. We're running and I was crying. My dad picked me up on his shoulder. Sometimes he put me down. Try if you can so that he can walk or run with me. I asked my dad, am I gonna die? He said, no, you're not gonna die. Since I'm here, you're not gonna die.
I started working, and that's when I met the people my age and started working together. We lost thousands of lives. Many age mates, many friends, we left them behind because they were unable to walk. Their feet were swollen and just sit down there and said, I can't make it. Those vultures will just fly down and just take their eyes off. And
my primary duties as a young child was to look after my father's cows. In Dinka culture, the more cow you have, then the more wealthy you are. I went to the grazing field in the morning. All of a sudden, I heard a gunshot. I saw 4 militiamen dressed in a military uniform. They have a gun in them. So as a young child, I never seen somebody with a gun. That gave me a clue to hide myself. I didn't reveal myself. Had they seen me, probably I would have been shot dead. After I could not see them any longer, I was running as fast as I could to deliver the news. I saw a huge smoke of fire flowing into the air from the village. 2 gentlemen intercepted me on the way. And they say, no, Gabriel, do not go to the village. There is fighting. Come and go with us. I felt that I had to meet with my dad and tell him what happened, because I had a responsibility of looking after cows. I was not listening to them. They said, wow, this is a little boy. So the best solution for them was to get hold of me and put me on their back. And while this gentleman tried to bend down to grab hold of me, he was shot dead in front of me. I fled into the forest, climbed up the tree. During the night, lions and hyena knew that a human being was present, but thank God that I was hiding in the tree. Some group of people came and just rested under the tree, and I said, what if I reveal myself to them? Would they kill me? And after I see them, they look like me. They were just speaking the same language, the Dinka. And I say, good morning on the tree. At first, the group didn't know actually where my tiny boys came from. When they welcomed me down, the first 3 words were, where is my mom and where is my dad? They gave me some water and roasted beef, and they told me to follow the group. During the night, I dreamt as if I'm still with my mom, still with my father. And during the night, I cried for nothing. It took us almost 2 months to come on Nile. So the worst was still to come, and that was to cross the desert to Ethiopia. We carried some water, and 2 days later, everything we had got finished. So we just go for months with no food. Some people try to dig underneath the tree to find the soft part of the wet part of the soils, and they could squeeze into their mouths, and we eat mud to fill our stomachs. And I made it to a refugee camp in Ethiopia.
My dad got sick in the camp, and he was in the hospital. And a week later, he died. And he probably knew that he was gonna die, so he told me, I brought you up here, just get to school, get education. I think you will be a good man in the future. That was the last word he told me before he died. I thought that could be the end of my life. But I took courage, I didn't cry, and I said, okay, I'll see what happens next.
the war broke out in Ethiopia in 1991. We were chased out of the camp at gunpoint. They forced us to the River Gilo. Many of us doesn't know how to swim, and many got shot by the riverbank. And if you're lucky, you cross. If you're not, then those are the ones who remain in the river. We gather on the other side of the river, and then we start walking. We come to Sudan, and our enemies start bombing us. We only go one person for mine not to blow us up. This little boy was sitting next to his dead mom. So this boy picked him up, and we take turn to carry the boy. And then this guy in front of the guy who was carrying the boy, pulled the tree and let it go. So the tree hit the boy in the face. He was bleeding in his face and he didn't cry. If he would have cried, then at that moment, we all would be dead. It made me really think, what made that little boy not to cry? Hard not to cry.
We fled into Kenya. So I was in Kakuma from 92 to 2001. And again, it was just a refugee life. It was just a refugee camp.
I first met Gabriel Bol and Garang in Kakuma. We lived in the same compound because we were from the same area. The UN gave us a cup of corn maize for 15 days and a cup of oil. If you finish your food before 15 days, then you spend the rest of the day without eating anything.
I was admitted in the UN hospital 8 times in a year and a half. I had malaria and also had typhoid. A lot of people didn't want to come and see me at that time because I was really weak, and some people gave up on me. Gabriel Bol was the one staying with me in the hospital, and Bol was talking to me, "You will be okay. We are family since we are here taking care of each other. We are actually family to each other." One of my cousins came from home. He was hurt in the war, and he was brought to the UN hospital. And he met me in the same hospital. He said, "Are you Garang Mayuol?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Have you ever heard from your mother?" I said, "No." He said, "Your mom is alive, your mother is home." So I wrote a note telling my mom we are in the camp. We don't know when are we going back to see you. When there's no more war, we'll go back and find you.
The 4 Westerners went to the camp. People were dancing for them and a lot of celebration throughout the day. So it hit me more. I said, why were we dancing for them? I said, what was so special to them? They are human beings like me. I realized the only difference was that they were educated. And at that moment, I said, wow, for you to take a person to get an education, such as this multitude of people who dance for them, then I can't wait to go to the school, get education, and then people would dance for me. So I went to school. The U.S. government decided to bring about 4,000 young men from Sudan as a part of refugee resettlement program. So I applied. I was called for interview. I did well for interview, and I got my approval. I received the letter. My flight date, now it hit me again. I said, yeah, I have never been to the United States, and none of my ancestors been to this country. And I said, what would happen if I go? Part of me went to stay in the camp so that if peace come to Sudan, then I would be able to go back, look for my family. So I was really, again, in a state of dilemma. After several days of pondering over this, I said probably I would choose the option of going to the United States. I will get an education, and hopefully in the near future, if peace will come to Southern Sudan, then I would go back now an educated person.
I came to Tucson, and Paul went to Syracuse, and Garang went to Chicago, Illinois. Since then, we just talk on the phone all the time. But I haven't seen them since we left Kakuma.
Today I'm getting my degree in mathematics education. Who know Gabriel after? When I was in desert, when I was almost to die, who know Gabriel would be when they're wearing this aggression gun? It is through determination, it is through hope, it is through hard work that brought me to this level. So it's really, I'm grateful and I'm real happy. Yeah.
Richard Eileen Crowley. Gabriel
seeing other people sharing for their families and hugging their moms and daddy. So I felt probably my family would have been there to hug them and really able to see my graduation party and really share in the happiness. So what I want you to learn is that if you are educated, then you can do anything for the world. When I first came here to the United States, I had been nursing it in my heart that I went to help my country, I went to help my people, and the best way to help would be education. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
And so this is the application. And
So I'd been keeping this idea until last year. I went to build a school in my village. There's no adequate education that was given to the children of Sudan. And then that is one of the reasons that that is war.
I need you to sign this.
And now peace has come to Sudan, especially in the southern area. So now the dream of wanting to build the schools, I have to start it now. We have already lost a generation to illiteracy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Gabriel.
Yeah.
I came to this country, and it's country of opportunity. So I went to school, and I'm still going to school to achieve my goal. And the goal that I will achieve is not for myself, it's for the people that I left at home. I'm going back to help at the clinic that is being built in Akon. I talked to Mom Carol and said, I want to raise some money. If we can buy basic medication, when I go back, I can go and give this to people. Hello, Andrew. Maybe I can teach the clinic staff some basic nursing skills. 118 over here. I'm excited to go back and help the people that I have been dreaming of helping.
Koor told me that he raised money for the clinic in Sudan, and I was very supportive of that. Bol told me about his project, and I was very supportive for that too, that I would like to be the part of Bol's project. But my main reason for going back to Sudan is to see my mother. The last time I talked to my mom on the phone, if I come to Akon, would you be able to recognize me? He said, my son, even though you're grown up, I still would know you.
I haven't seen Bol and Garang since we were living in the same compound in Kakuma refugee camp. So it will be an exciting moment for me to meet them, and we share the same trip.
Koor Garang and I all met in Heathrow Airport. Then we flew together to Nairobi. Long time, long time.
We had a week in Kenya to organize our trip to Sudan. We went to visit friends in Kakuma refugee camp where we lived for 9 years.
This is where I started my school. This is where I grew up most of my life. Cô kêu wajar bare chal anda che to wala me panama ku. So ke long kan ni loko.
So and the local ba.
I wonder. My bed was here, then Garang bed was there, and we have our reading place down here, table here. So Everything is gone. So.
Or remember it. Yes. Sapadang game is here. I visited the family that took care of me in the camp. School, good?
Why the young you want a job, baby? Why the young what? Come tear you. Maka cái ya cái mọi người mà sách phải na liều giờ là school thì mình nhận nhiên ra school thì mình muốn là ngáp trên cái ngáp.
Dia rồi chứ mình dia ra bên cái câu thì tập trung vào chuyện qua ra bỏ cái coi dòng cái chi lên cái từ lên cũng nuôi vào lại cái.
Dia rarap.
Cái câu còn cái tập trung vào chuyện.
Cái bà gia là cái là. Bà gia là cái đó. Ya door ci ben be ka ci door ci ben be ko amul fo ga fa ci nan man nga ele boy mat bu gatuk ay ku biatu ga le ku chan pi Sudan ci ben bi
ele irioj men na di kan shingi ga di pi su ne ku le wala ku ben duk nyalo le irioj internet
ana rioj ya na ci ga bangi pin dum ki na ci ran ye ngi wala ta ga piat wala bre yi mình cho ra là cái gì chỗ mà chỉ nên thằng nghề nó lên thằng nghề nó chỉ lưu ra cái mình thì anh ta nó bơi thì mà phải chú gái không phải chứ rán chú gái đâu chứ chỉ có gia bên mình là gì anh thì hàng là gì chỉ anh thì hàng
Back in Nairobi, Koor found his 12-year-old brother, Shaul.
When Shaul was 5 years old, he was abducted from our village by northern militiamen who took him to Khartoum and sold him as a slave. Friends of mine in Khartoum contacted me in the U.S. and told me about him. I made an arrangement to have him sent to Nairobi so he would be safe. That was 2 years ago. In Nairobi, he was living with my cousin's wife. And that lady's already taking care of other 5 kids. I think he was being isolated, treated differently. When I met my brother, he was crying and he was so emotional that made me even cry. I'm working so hard in US. I'm going to school, I'm working full time. I'm trying to raise money to come and help the people. But my own brother I sent him the money that he needs for his school, for his clothes, for his food. But when I saw him, he was so thin and he was so little. It seemed like I failed to do, to help him. So what am I going to do if I leave him like that? I want to help people. I don't want to be rich or anything. I'll help whoever I can. I'm strong. I can do, I can work 24/7. I will do it. I don't think I'm doing anything. It's the people back home in US are the one who. I'm just coming to take the thing that they donated to me.
We had to charter a plane to bring coordinated supplies to Sudan. Are we limit on the plane? How much is that?
It's 1,000 kilograms altogether.
1,000 kilograms.
That's a 13-passenger plane.
And the stuff.
Our medical supplies weigh too much for the charter plane to carry.
So that it can operate a little bit bigger plane, so that it can take the drug.
You need to tell me how many kilos you have so that I'll be able to look for the aircraft to see if there's an aircraft available, which will escalate the quotation that I've given you to much, much more.
The medical supply that we just bought today was 590 pounds. Then Plaid, I don't know, actually the one we bought in US, do you know how many pounds?
The other one is 40, is 28. The other one is like 42. And the heaviest was like 52.
We cannot take even our personal things. Would we just the clothes that will be on us?
We don't even know really how much mosquito netting we're going to buy or how many pounds is mosquito netting.
Yeah, so we're looking at 700 mosquito nets.
That's about 795 kilos. I don't think I'll be able to accommodate that.
How do you think that could?
I think 300 mosquito netting would be okay.
So we're looking at the aircraft shuttling from Akon to Rumbek and Rumbek back to Akon.
How much?
2,000.
2,000. So what decision are we looking at here?
I'm willing to add like 2,000, because I don't want to leave the medicine, and that's why we came here. I came here for the medicine, and I don't want to leave them behind.
Yeah, we need 300 of this, yeah. This is the height, what is this?
One is 2 kg.
$3 of right.
After we chartered the plane and bought the mosquito nets, I realized that my money belt was missing. I had my passport, $3,000 US. Even I don't have any recollection of how it got lost and what time or what minutes did I have it. Hello, Professor Bosque. This is Gabriel in Nairobi. Fine. I'm fine health-wise, but we are calling for something important and emergency. We left only was 2 days to live. And I don't know, even though I call my friends back in the United States or in EU, I don't know they would be in position within less than 48 hours to send me something. You will get my naturalization certificate.
It would be a complicated situation to leave one person behind and let the rest of the group go.
Back and we will go to U.S. Embassy on Monday in the morning.
We would hope that will happen to get Bol on the plane.
We are leaving on Tuesday to Sudan.
Hopefully, that's the answer that I would give.
I have to wait for 3 to 2 days. Depend on how soon the U.S. Embassy will give me the passport. I can't believe I might not be able to go to Sudan. I couldn't believe it. After all this problem, I was on my way back home. Now I'm getting the flashback because all what I went through has not been answered. When we were walking in the deserts, when I was fleeing across the bridge into the forest, when we were crossing the Nile, so everything in us is coming back. I met my uncle at the market. I was trying to incite him at least to tell me whether my parents are alive, but he was not in position to tell me.
We all went back together to each of our native villages near Akon to try to find our families.
When I jumped over the walls, that means I stepped into the village. So now, welcome back and welcome with the peace. Spearman is a spiritual figure. It is the link between the ancestors and the people of the village. What I mean purification, our clan is Pakir, which is the clan of the river, so water is something holy.
It's good, right? My mom. My mother.
Garang Mayuol, and Nina Garang, and Nina Garang. We got your little, and Nina Garang, and a Martha Garang, and a Martha Garang.
Kết mà đi. Kết. Cho cái nhà đi không? Cho cả bao bì thuyền.
Koor cái này của Garang rồi.
Koor phare. Cho nó chạy giọt. Rana din mấy này. Chia bê lên bạn.
Chia lên. Lên là bao nhiêu?
Chia.
To see them, everybody, the whole community, suffering the way I saw them, it's all covered my excitement.
I think Borotem. I think we're in Jerotem, from here, youth work. I think I think I piano, Nyantoga Janin, Nyantoga Yen, Piantoga Nin, Piantoga Yen, by a child by the Shil Lam to Jokten. I think in by can get and a can of my way. I think I'm not in the book and we're not in the book. I think what and then look and never Even I knew the way my uncle talked here in the one we first met. I could tell in his voice that my parents are not alive. My aunt from my mom's side told me the moment she said, yep, my sister lived through you. I can see it in your eye.
I asked many people if they have a way that they know where my parents are. Some people say they might be in Pojok, they might be in Wow. It's a mixed information. I'm hoping for my dream that I will find them.
We spent a few days in our villages to reconnect with the lives we had left behind.
This is where we have our cattle camp. This is where our ancestors live. I've been away for too long, and I wish I could tell you more about animals, but I don't have any idea about that. My father used me to take me to the cattle camp. I used to look after cattle shortly before I left to Ethiopia. Chol ko yun chimar chano achin ko kwan nta ko we ajala panabun ara get uran pori al chimen chiu to panabun we get ko china no ran moy ke chen we ke pot pala we get dia ka ra chi dia ko kan ya pyo mun chan we la ba yin ti le ngo ben di te me ken men we ar le we che din ko ja dial te ma mor ba dial ti
mình ayana che ja ben du la wa ko ke la ka tum ka en ya mun an wa da che dol ngi ku yen man dia che dol ngi
Abu gal ti chona guda. Where then? Aja ja monam zara.
No support.
Ana ji pon monam. Ana ji pon monam. Aja monam. Ala ron tero ke ben pur.
Aku monam tadu ti dia lu e ban waja. Angi ju fa.
Na ji den kwen chilo bi ria pin.
Ka ria pin. Na twen ga ka ti do. Aja ko vera ga aja vera du chu ka ja vera wi ko. Ka la va li ru.
A ko de ko ai?
Ai wa la ba ho.
A kan na wa hukuma. Or ko yuwan.
Mo gwa go pe waru pa kai kat mo kai mai gi kai kat bo mo ban ba la de mi ko kai be na len ke tin tin ga ke chol bala lo ki ti pi na li nga kala ni to ko to
wane ko wane tar ko tan arab wane di arab ci o ngi ta ro yek di ko ko tin ati namen wa ya yek panda ati kan bu ko jara te ko dong yin ati kay na ma ba jara ti ke ne
ko ma ga ne ko mu ko na je ko kai ko wi ran ya le ga
kay ya ngi nyale ke di twen bu ka ja por ka bi long lok When I left, I was so young, I didn't know why people were fighting. Now we are older and have returned. We wanted to understand the war and the peace agreement. Are you optimistic about the CPA?
Our partners in Khartoum are dragging their feet. It makes the comprehensive peace agreement itself very fragile. Yes, it is true that there is no more shooting going on, but that was not the peace our people wanted only. Peace means to them schools for their children. It means hospital for their sick. It means good roads. It means electricity. It means shelter. It means clean drinking water. They were the very things that made us to go to war. If the peace process in the South collapses, then the whole country all as a whole goes back to war.
I don't think religion is the main source of problem. The main source of problem lie in hunger for leadership. Specific clique or specific group, small group, put themselves into a position of dominating the politics. They use religion as a vehicle of getting their interest. They use religion to lobby the support from the people and divide the people. I don't have any problem with Arab person, but I have a problem with the policy, how the government is using rule and divide. People at Darfur are fighting for the same reason that the people of Southern Sudan has been fighting for. Equality, the idea of equal distribution of resources, the idea of freedom.
من وين؟
دارفور.
دارفور. المشكلة بتاع دارفور المشكلة بتاع Southern Sudan.
لأنه الشيء ده المشاكل دي بقت هنا في الجنوب وحتى بقت في دارفور برضه ولا ما كده؟ بقت في دارفور برضه يبقى إنه شنو؟ ياخدها كل الطريقة بتاع الظلم ياخدها خلى الناس بنفس المستوى إنه يفكروا على مشاكله هنا. لكن في نهاية الظلم يعني في نهاية الظلم من غير هنا. لكن يا أخو سياسة وكلها كلام هنا طريقة كده بتاعت طرق من خير صح يمشوك يا أخو ما بدو حق هنا. في حاجة يعني أحيانا في بعض الناس الواحد لما يجيك في كلام ولا في لحظة كلام يحاول شنو يقول لك أنت جور ده طبعا معروف عرب صح، لكن للأسف إنه يعني إحنا ما عرب ده رقم واحد. لكن بيننا وبين الجنوبين بالذات يعني شوف أي قبيلة عسود كده في داخل السودان ورا الثاني ما في فرق بيننا إنه ما في فرق بين دارفور وجنوب.
People have been coming back from where they had been displaced during the war. We thought it was important to talk to them.
Cái chính cái chiên bên cái chiên ngoài giờ lúc có quay theo ngôi quán ngoài chơi ăn có bé buộc cái lên nó ngoài chứ đúng có ai chứ là bên bể thế có khoa ai chứ là đúng không có dunu ai chứ là đúng cả cũng giờ là bắt tiêu vậy là mình cho bài kê yung có bùi yok anh chỉ nhìn bên là chất chỉ là mình đan cái là mình chor kula kan yen nhìn lôi kula thấy im ra lụt tiếng cái là cà phê phải cái chăm tiếng đi luôn also cái chăm nhà quốc bị
qua chơi là được chơi đòi cái này cái tiếng nó in tin nó còn việc tin mà
vì rawan này trên cái chỗ rồi rian đòi cái đi alban đòi cái em đi alban cái akad wari akad bugare wa chi ni na lang ena liu tin man tin kunai cái chỗ gì liu cái yu mo ko
ya no cái
Kara này khi ở ghế của lo nhang quá kia là cái mà ghế cái mình chú ghế
em nói cái yêu mình tin cái lo hukum mà dun bài anh dun cái hukum mà chơi
yen bang kwa no ni era na pir berielde kudom ku yik pande
ban kwa na piala ke wel ten ye ga ban dot ku a chuk ran tung chuk yin yo du bele go ban kwa na piala ali a chuk ni
cố vậy chứ là có quá có loại trên có cái con nuôi nó con đó.
We were in a way because of war, but we actually gained some skill that could help the people back home.
Mom Carol give me those two things and give it to them. So. Balain chụp. Anh chụp bây giờ cái trâu, bây giờ cái trâu.
Give her the needles. Hãy đặt mức. Con ngoan mức. Lấy cái đặt đi.
You have to receive them.
How did you feel?
Sad, because I don't have enough. Go bed, eh? Abu Dhab. Kabu ben modbas.
Why cái nào phân? Ha, mà cầm chơi cái nào phân của cái chim yam cái này hoặc cái đó.
Được cái ngón mình cái.
Kalau kau hal dia, tu biarkan kedipan kau cina kau ini. Yang mengogai mai.
Nãy cho cái cuối gì trời cái gì làm phố bên gì với này bài cái.
Boleh aja.
Cinder. Jangan leng koi kau tu tu. Koi kau ada air koi je datang kau ngongin dan koi kau. So na chứ leng koi ti chứ con
mà bên nào biết là bà đến nghĩ
cái chứ bi cái bên các bạn cái bộ cái bên tròn bộ bên này so na làm bên của vui bên nông riêng lối các cái chứ
kalau kakak bujal kuen 24 jam already abu kuen
nga gwangu wol marial ja ko wakana mi madu acha luwa ba ga bi bagal
anh có
awat ya pin
je cái chế con ta là top áo top bên trên đây cái này nè sang bên này chứ cái top Panakim ga jal kang nyang chan we panakim ga lang kota ko.
Ngi chỉ có bút tiếng trong bảy cái em thuộc anh gì vậy? Thuộc tiếng đấy là rác là vậy. Cái tổ đấy đi. Đến cái đây.
Bút ra cái nó chia có lý do nó có lắm. Là bên đây. Cô cho tiền nè.
Mà cái nào bao nhiêu là lôi thôi. Giả bà chứ. Cái chuyện kia này chín trăm sao?
Mà nó các ngày là các ngày tôi cái thì biết coi đi bên mót của cái là bây giờ là bên cái đây này cái luôn. Mình cũng được kéo có rai về. Cái đằng gì đó đúng cái này trên cái liu mình đưa cái.
Riau thế. Aleng kata tu ka kwan tu ga mesti da nari. Aleng ala mesti da tu ka kwa. Kang karo ada tinten. Ata tinten chola di ren ka batok yuk moindit bagan kutok ka moindit kan. Ha? I'm coming. Ada yogin, so gin jalan. Follow fire.
So I really feel bad that many people didn't get what they expect from me. And I told them that I just was a student, so I don't have that much to give to everyone. So yeah, it has been tough for me actually, and I have a lot of frustration. And they have a sense that we are really educated and we can help the people. I was their hope actually.
I was helping at a corn clinic when I saw a woman carried there on her bed. We bury and Kulwell, Kunagin, Twain, Chandu.
Another Lana Gayer for Bigo Jam, the Jodi, Jay. Lada one, the Yoke, Kolga, Yoko, Jamid Yoko.
We have the Cipro, right? I am on Tawin Kaman, the Pagada, or the Pagada Chinta, be Jackie.
I got the one.
Sagittarius. Atan. Na kitchen ka ji ga yi kan na yi ga yi ni shi kan maintain ka lo da wai so klore tin wi ba cham pa kang cham ku je ka yi ma ga cham ka de okay ku yi ni bu ye wala re
Wala rin cái den kan ho kan cha yen ka. Đúng không? Cái cha chết tar kan. Cha ga yen ya de kan ke. Ku ka ji be na wa da fa. Đúng không kan ni.
Okay. Ai cái lối tin ni wi ba cham.
Cái này cái bỏ lên ku ran giúp cho mình yin yết cái đằng yin rob ni na trên nin ga dia ka ji rob nin ga dia den ka lo men de tem ye.
Bây giờ tôi ya nó là chỉ giao tôi cái đàn cho là bị giao gì, bộ chỉ cho là bé cái chụp
nam mình nghĩ cái đó cái chiến đấu.
Bây giờ chỉ vô cái xe bên chạp vậy vậy, cô cái xe cô giao quang nghĩ là
Nam không có cái này bên. I didn't have anything to help. I'm just working with the thing that was given to me. And that made me feel sad because it seemed like I'm not doing anything.
Mình chỉ có pi như chứ nghe chúc mình. Kuna pa na kim chok na kala ngor chari ang tin bu pi. Mana an mi pi de asa chang ni kubian pi.
Ngun jeno choko.
Chipian ka.
Ku pi ka je wa chaka ngi nan. Me da chila wa tim chok. De mi tupin. Kule ku yok kok wa ga chokpin ka tuk mi.
Anya kan chin de. Anya kala ngalo. Anya gen de gede ne por.
Ai me da man chok ta ba na fa.
Đi làm cái đền Để chơi cái pat.
Là biết chơi cái kịch.
Ya lo cái chuyện đó chơi gì?
Quay của vi cái đang cái jal gu pe na ka we. Cái này chi pian đã chứ lẽ cô we chi biết chứ ô bnak pe. Cái cô leo à mal biết chứ anh hấp pe pat mà jan.
Peace means development. Peace means people go to school. Peace means when you are sick, you get treatment. Health and education go hand in hand. They are not really separate things. Linh chong à?
Anh cho là con.
À con. Con da. Hay linh chong à?
Anh cho mà nếu mình nuôi da.
Manut? Ela panabun? Hả? Kun ke kang la panabun? In ke kang la panabun?
In ke kang la na.
Na baba du wa mama du ke lele.
Ye ko lele ke la na lele ko me aja me da mu ku jal. Ime jadi.
Ime jadi?
Wa me la ben pat ana chong dit ke chok ko wa me ala ku chok.
Tule chok dit?
Biya chak.
Biya chak. Bước qua chat mình tin còn bước đằng qua là phần 4 thôi. I talked to the teachers in a young village to tell them my plans to build the school. Gaji ben nhà của Joko wa cho ka lo boy. So la jan la tu school ni jada. I think ana chia po bana pa lu when talk ana yo talk when pen and talk when dia jana jan talk. I think by so by cha champo. So cái school chuk dia jok ke we yi kres ke kan panabun.
Run chi panabun doanya wan yen den ke ga ki do pai. Te chi ni po chok ba la tuen bai ba la loy. Cái yen ke ram da ben lan ke cha loy. A chi kan akon te kan Gabriel ko ke kan South Sudan.
Cutting. Yen met chiriap beruan bol che met cutting. Cái chiro loy dan ko lo ne ka chech in hiwo go moy iwal kula ne kan no da.
Lo no wa wan yen wa li ko tin ko jigat. Go ku dok bia bayan bi ku nyal ka kan loy ku tin. Akan man tin ko den man det yen jade ko bi gala wi ta man tin.
Afade na ye cái chin cái nhuay tan chiriap cho ka lon ki ke ro le.
Kawek, na chimedan, bukai lan pura pat, kalian kau pura pat, kau cina dia enda, kau di pin ke apa lah kan, jurkan ngor bi moy, jurki gajai, kan, kawek, ya gajawan kau ya gajah tinggal pat, kan, kawek, ya kau ni cari.
This place is a holy ground for our ancestors, and the school is to the benefit of the village, and in the school would be used for the children, and ancestors will bless not only the school but would bless the children. That is why these elders choose this place, because they believe their ancestors are here and with their spirit and with their blessing. So ko ene jong tar men tina jong pana bu no ko ene jong chi ko ngon kala wan ene jilen ko ya ga jak ading na wan cha rap chok nyai arabo tor nyin men tina jong pana bu no ko jong kan men tina ene jong loy ko dia ading ene jong arabo bat nyin gen e jong pana bu. I know there are numerous needs, the food aspect or the clinic. That is why I keep focusing on the school, because it buy them a lot of food, give them a lot of mosquito net. That would not solve the problem. When those machines finish, nothing. But knowledge cannot finish. My nephew is crying because he didn't get. Lando ba yoga? Yaping. Lando ba yoga? Na le man ke yoga alan ke chengoy ko ka ki belu le yen ke ka jukuj I think any local then a lawyer any joke joke and for where you could go for that team we were pure then and nearly a book on your school because in a yard well. This is a girl. This is a girl. This is a boy. Yeah. This is a girl.
What is your name?
My name is Jen. What is your name?
What is your name?
What is your name? My name is Samuel.
There. 1, 2. Achi lakala, hey lakala. Ben jog ten ka. Get me. Chale wa ni chue.
So mama to see you, to see you,
I didn't think that I did enough to help these people, but hopefully in the future I will have more time to come and help them and try to train some other people. Thank God that lady, she's fine now. She's working, she's cooking, and she's going to get some water, and she's doing a lot of things. Infection is gone. She came yesterday to say thank you, and we're ready to go.
When there is destruction, when there is war, there is always a lose. We lost the material wealth, we lost the people. Our ancestors, when they die, they know what those people who are alive are doing. And I believe my mom, really, and my dad, they know what I'm doing. The tree grew out of where my placenta was buried and where my mom was buried. My dad died when they were running. They were in the forest for almost 7 days, and the condition was really horrible, and he just died. My mom died at home. After the village was destroyed, they came back, they tried to revive their life. The scent of destruction he saw when she came back. That is what led to her death. My mom is giving something back in the form of a tree. The tree is the greatest blessing ever and the greatest connection between me and my mom. It is your life, it is my life, and this is the way that I can see you alive. It is the way that we can connect. I'm a part of my mom and my mom is a part of me. My dad, my mom, I grew up in the bush, but I would be the same as if you were raising me. I love very young, but you really give me the values that I need for the rest of my life. There's no better way to honor them than really help people and contributing to making life better in their young village. She told me on a statement that she was raising me for nothing because I saw a plane very close by. I thought it was something cool, and I said, "Oh, my mom, I went to meet in that plane," and she didn't like it. She has, "Do you know those people who are in the plane, and do you know what they do?" And I said, "No." And she said, "If you would be the kind of the person that would be in that helicopter, then I'm raising you for nothing. These are bad guys. They kill people. And this is not what I want you. You want to be a helper than being a killer." You know, I was coming to show my mom, I'm a helper. I'm not a killer. Yeah, quality.
Today I received a letter from my dad saying that he's in Kwajok with my mom and my 2 brothers. They were saying that they didn't know that I was alive. But since they got the message that I'm alive and I'm here in Akon, they want me to come there and I will go back to see them where they are.
the mother. He's the mother, of course.
Awal pada bajal yok lana ada kayi dia row ajal yok mantial ko ni cha diet ogun ku te hien jal bana diet tin manti ne na America ku ting ware rer ken ale bale arak tiar arak bot
Ngồi phô phải à, ngồi cũng như
yen waren maren yen kani chi luya aka yek toy ana che toy kwana lui fa kaman ba di ka war ke na yek toy bayani yen ka ngwar che den la la.
Well, and in my and Chiban Lawan, Pandila America, when Chilla Page and Jigat, Pogachagot, the can we ban Koran Ben Bakoy, Koran Bakoingan, Kule Pir, but Kenaka, Yayo Kenaka, Enakaloiga man. Can I like one Kilo Nirti on Jitoga Kanaka Garab, Yala one thing.
Tinga kai ku yoka chi law wi der chi lor wi chi to wi yom ke na ni takaras
Ba po ja lok duot man tiol ko ya lela ka bu del cholen ere ko rie je en ko yom ke na ka guru
guru na ka wa dia mar kai ding de ku ben ta al tap pi ke ngoda ke wi ba ja dong ni na ke
Manton Mananya one Ladam. I choke Benlum and Gabeni Jogniak, Queen would have been at Koyelo and Gachin Koikok. I walk which book peer fat. Timan
ken yin to yin ali na bu mi moga anyar ko pi ba ran ta kor bot kor manio ya manio ran ba kan ni loy ta di din ta ran tong ba pen chi kan na no no la ba kai ko bi nim la ba mor ba no la
Back in Nairobi, I enrolled my brother Chol in a boarding school. When I was his age, nobody taken care of me. I was taking care of myself. I don't want him to be in that situation again while I'm still alive. Since I'm here and I'm his brother, I should be looking after him and make his life better than my life before. Mama, do you know when we pick his clothes at the supermarket, when we take him to school, he was very happy. So I was happy too to see him happy. The whole trip, because when I went off in take all the trips. We were? Where got we? Because you again? No, we can take care. Back? Bye. No, you don't need a bike. You don't need to.
Ini kira ni kang to. La le la ka tan ga yin ha.
Ye do man en ya ko ba.
Ke le yin ban. I chu go pya to one is five and then. Chen.
Ki ko ra fa. Ko. Ken man ye ri ke yin.
Ke kulang. Emandi.
Ko li ta.
When I went to Lang village, in my village that I was born, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know that the family still have that love in me, since I've been away for too long. The condition that people have and the love that they still have in me, that would make me cry. People were changed because of hunger. People look really old. Some people died from the sickness, from the war. And I felt that is something that I have to do. I told them, I can't promise you, but as soon as I get anything, I'll come back. I'll come back and help you. I won't abandon you.
Bol. Allah, tatu, bye ben, yen panda. Bol. Allah dugunin ke nun kilwel, akol den dat. Aya kilwel akai. Kuma
kena biani ana.
Kau bana kwala dundi, aku bana kwalsi.
So I'm not no longer just Gabriel, but Gabriel with some family now in my heart. I know I have some people that value and that I'm part of their life. I know what happened to my mom, what happened to my dad. I have siblings. I know the whole life of the village. So I'm completely happy and a complete human being.
I'll be 24 next month. And since I was with them for only 7 years when I was born, I would like to help them to know that I'm their son. I think they were very proud of me, and I didn't think that I did enough to make them proud.
Anything you want Mom Carol and Dad Bill to know?
When I was 7 years old, I didn't get the love that I was supposed to. That's when I separated with my parents, and I was hopeless that I will not find somebody to love me again. They're really good people, and I love them as much as they love me. I can just come back and help the people, and I can go back to US and do my other stuff, so I'll be in between.
Madida, Asida, Mullah, Weka, Kodra, Makisra, the good days of old days. When I used to run around and play in the day, a game called Koor. At night with other kids from my village, we gather and play. Ray, Shaka Malkashray, everything is okay. We all sing and dance and run around the fire. Uncle beating the drum, feeling the beat, and everybody's feeling the hit. The party goes on all night long. Grandma rocking strong. I remember Garang dancing all night long till the break of the dawn.
Change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day.
Jariyet.
wagi tingla tingogi tingi ting. Ay, tingi.
I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. I see a change coming on this new day. New day.
Ate, mama ki.
Mama.